What's up? I'm talking quiet. Like, it's a lot of people around. I'm the only person down here because I'm working. So we gonna start the intro over so I can do it with a lot of energy.
Let me change your life. You wanna see that you can be anything you want, baby. Let me change your life. You ought to be anything, baby. I can make you right.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Keiaranaija back with another video. You already know the vibes. If you new, if you like the video, stay, watch it, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. If you a returner, welcome back, babes. Let's catch up. I have so much to tell y'all. So I know y'all probably thinking, where has this girl been? She's so inconsistent. She dropped once on Christmas, said she was gonna be consistent, and never dropped again. Truth is, y'all, I came back to school, I came back to college, and I am trying to get my life on track in school because let me tell y'all, like, what I'm gonna tell y'all in this video, as you can see from the title, this is advice for incoming freshmen into college because I am a current freshman in college in my second semester. So as y'all can see, I'm gonna give y'all like so many tips and stuff that I wish people told me, like, honestly, because yes, college is fun. It's fun to go to a party. It's fun to hang out with your friends. But like, I'm finna tell y'all like the real truth, like stuff that I wish people had told me, stuff that I wish my friends had told me, stuff that I had to learn from my own my own experience that like now I have to like bounce back from. Like, I'm finna really lay it out on the table for y'all because, and yes, I got my other phone because I'm finna look and see, because I did a little notes breakdown so I can tell y'all everything. But I'm really finna get into it and tell y'all everything that I wish I had known, because I feel like it's important, especially since I'm still a freshman. Like, I'm not even a sophomore yet. I'm still a freshman. I'm in my spring semester, and I've learned so much just from my fall semester. So like, I really want to share that with y'all. So yeah, first things first, go to class. Go to class. Don't get that 8 a.m. If you know you're a morning person, get the 8 a.m. That's good for you. But if you are not a morning person, do not get no 8 a.m. Don't get no 9 a.m. Don't get no 9:30 a.m. I'm telling y'all from my personal advice. Like, last semester, I had a class that started at 9:30 in the morning, and I hated going to that class. Like, I promise y'all, I hated going to that class so much because I would have to wake up at like 7 o'clock just to get ready to go to class. And by the time I went to my class, and it was a lecture, so it was an hour and 15 minutes, I was so tired just from sitting there and listening to the teacher talk. So I'm telling you right now, if you know, like, and I know y'all probably thinking like, oh, I woke up early in high school every day, I could do it in college. Let me tell you, come here, I had that same mindset. And let me tell you, the mindset is not like, when you get here, it's not what you think it is. So I strongly suggest, like, me personally, this semester, that was my fall semester. My spring semester, the earliest class I got now starts at 11, and I don't mind waking up at 9:30 to go to it because I feel like I get the right amount of sleep and I can eat breakfast and stuff, and I actually want to go to class. But I'm telling y'all right now, if you know you are not a morning person, do not come into college with that mindset of, oh, I woke up at like 6 o'clock every day for high school, I can do it in college. Because let me tell you, I'm telling you straight up right now, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, that's one thing I could tell y'all. When people said that, when they was like, don't sign up for them 8 a.m. classes, if you're not a morning person, when they said that, they told the truth about that. Like, if you're a morning person, you should go for it because you know you're gonna wake up early, you know you're gonna be alright. But if you're not a morning person like me, I'm not a morning person. I'm not the biggest fan of waking up early. It just didn't work out for me. But I can say the positive about having 8 a.m. classes is that you get done with your day earlier. Like, I know a lot of people, their classes start at 8 a.m. Their classes end, like, the last class they have at the end of the day, end at like 3 o'clock, 2:50. So I could say that's like a big pro. But also, it do depend on your major. But I'm gonna get into that like later in the video about how classes and stuff go. Yeah, so On to point 2, where I put another thing I'm gonna tell y'all. Please meet people. Meet new people. I don't care if you come to college with your friend group from high school. It is still
1 hour later.
Okay, like I was telling y'all, I had to actually do my job for a second. But like I was telling y'all, please meet new people. Like, I don't care if you came, like, it's not bad to keep your same friends from high school. It's really not, because it's good. Like, me personally, the school I go to now, I came to this school with people from my high school, but I don't talk to those people. So I really just had my boyfriend, and I met him over the summer from a mutual friend. So besides my boyfriend, I didn't really have, like, that many friends who I came here with. Like, I had friends, but it's like, I met them, like, one of my friends, when we went to middle school together, we didn't even know we was coming to the same college till we both saw each other. Another friend, like, I met her from a group chat, but it's just like, y'all, I highly suggest venturing out, getting involved in campus. Like, as a freshman, I'm not saying, like, oh my goodness, like, you want everybody to know your name, because if you don't, then you don't have to. But, like, get involved on campus. Like, I'm telling you right now, have something to do. Like, go to the gym, do something. I'm telling you right now, going to class every day and coming back to your dorm and sitting in that dorm, it's gonna become depressing. I'm telling y'all this from experience, because I dealt with that last semester. Like, I got tired of doing the same thing every day. Like, I had to find ways to, like, spice up my routine, make it fun for me, which is why I highly, like, suggest, like, it's okay to have multiple friend groups. It's okay to hang out with multiple people. And that's bringing me into my next topic. Make sure you can trust those people, because I'm telling y'all now, even if y'all came from high school together, like, hear me, even if y'all came from high school together, y'all was friends all 4 years of high school, college changed people, y'all. Like, oh, y'all, I cannot stress this. College truly does change people. But then again, in my eyes, I feel like we change on a daily basis, but that's not the point. When I say college change people, it either change people for the better or for the worse. Meaning it can either strengthen your friendship with somebody or it can break it. So I just feel like, even if you come from high school with somebody, like, just be careful who you trust and stuff, because let me tell y'all, everybody is not your friend. You cannot trust everybody in college. For every person you think you could trust, like, for every 5 people you think you could trust, 4 out of those 5 people are going to run back and spread rumors about you. They gonna flip your story around and stuff like that. So my advice to y'all, just stay out the way. Please, like, just stay out the way. Try not to be involved with no drama, or, like, if somebody coming to you with drama, like, you can either, like, you ain't even gotta, like, give your opinion. Just be like, that's crazy, because you, like, don't, like, even if you don't want to give your opinion, just say, like, you don't really want to talk about it, like, you don't have an opinion on it. Just think of smart ways to not engage in gossiping, because one thing I can say about gossiping in college, it do not end out well, because it's always somebody who's instigating the situation. And it's just, it brings me back to the other point, like, as a freshman and being known on campus, you don't want to be known for having a messy character at all. Like, y'all have to think about this. This is not high school. You do not have the same teachers you had. Like, you not in the same environment with the same teachers who knew you. Because I don't know about y'all, but when I was in high school, like, a lot of teachers knew me. Even teachers who were never my teacher, they knew me and stuff. So it's like, y'all have to think about it. This not high school. You not in the same environment. You don't have the same higher up or nothing. So when you come in college, you want to come in with a bang, but not like with a bad bang. You want to come with a good bang. Like, you want to be known for being on top of your stuff. You don't want to be known for having multiple situations and having like, people saying, like, you saying multiple things. Like, it's not a good look, y'all. Please take my advice. It's not a good look. Like, I'm telling y'all this because, like I said, even though I'm a freshman and it's my second semester, I've experienced a lot. Throughout, like, my first semester and just the beginning of my second semester. I've experienced a lot. So I'm telling y'all, just please be careful with who you trust. Even if you only have, like, those, like that 1, 2, 3 friends who you know ride or dies, like you can trust for sure, for sure. At the end of the day, that's all you need. You do not need a group of people to feel like you're not alone in college. And I know that's easier said than done, because when you turn around, you see people with their friend groups and stuff, and they look like they so happy because they always going out. But I'm telling y'all, behind the curtains, that's not how it be for real. Like certain friend groups like that, they be going at each other's necks every single day out, like every single day of the week. And then when it comes to the day where people go on to party, that's when they click up and stuff. And even then, sometimes they be arguing before they go out or after they go out. So I suggest y'all get y'all little 1, 2, 3 friends, y'all ride or dies, and just hang with them. Or even like, I don't know what to tell y'all, because my friends who I hang out with now, like one of them, I call her my best friend. I met her at the beginning of last semester, and we weren't that close, but we got like we started getting really, really close towards the end of the semester. And it's like my other friends, I met them through my boyfriend, and like I bonded with them on my own time. So it's like, if I ever just want to hang out with them and go out with them, that's what I do. So it's like, it's all about who y'all meet and where y'all meet people through. I mean, who y'all meet people through and whatnot. But I'm just telling y'all, please listen to me. Don't trust everybody, for real. Like, I know it's college. I know you want to make friends. I know it's a new environment. It's scary to be out here by yourself. But like, even if you come to my college, please don't trust, like, especially if you come to my college, please don't trust everybody. Like, my college, any college in life, just don't trust anybody. Don't trust any and everybody. Everybody do not have your best interest at heart. Everybody just, like, that's one thing I could tell you. I don't even have nothing else to say. And I know I'm supposed to start talking about this, but I really want to drill this into y'all head. Everybody's not your friend. Everyone do not have your best interest at heart. None of that. None of that. None of that. None of y'all. None of that. None of that. One thing I can proudly tell y'all, though, is that one thing I learned, like my fall semester, is that at the end of the day, nobody's going to have you the way that you have you and your support system have you. And if you don't have a support system, you make a support system. Make one. Like I said, find, like, y'all gonna have points in college where like y'all get, like, where friend groups get busy, y'all don't hang out as much and stuff, or it's like, you know, college getting stressful, you need to take time to yourself, you need a mental break. During that mental break, you really, like, y'all really gonna see who actually, like, is a ride or die or not, because it's gonna be some people who call to check up on you, who notice, like, oh yeah, like, so and so, I haven't heard from her in a couple days. She hasn't texted me in a couple days. She hasn't called me. Let me call her, check up on her. Like, y'all gonna notice. Y'all gonna notice. That's all I gotta say. And I'm done talking about it, for real. My next topic is telling y'all about how classes work and stuff. So basically, at my school, I really don't like my school sometimes. But at my school, it's like, what I suggest to y'all, because like I said, I've been through a lot. So my first semester, I had 2 advisors. My first advisor left, and then unexpectedly I got a new advisor. So my first advisor, she signed me up for classes like that I didn't even need to take. So I ended up taking classes, like, except for like 1 or 2, but besides those, like 1 or 2, she signed me up for classes that I didn't even need to take. So I ended up taking classes that I wasn't technically supposed to take, and I didn't need them, and that was a waste of time. So my advisor this semester, when I made my schedule for this semester, y'all, like, that's why I didn't like that's another reason why I did not like my last semester schedule, because I did not pick it. My first advisor did. She picked it out for me. So she decided what she think would work for me. And y'all, I was so miserable with that schedule, because let me tell y'all, I had 4 classes. I had 2 classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, and 2 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And on Fridays, I had 1 class. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, my first class started at 11, and it ended at 11:50 because it was a lecture. And then I had like a time gap, and my next class ain't start till 2 o'clock, and it ended at 2:50 because it was a lecture. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, y'all, My first class started at 9:30 and then didn't end till 10:45. And then my next class, I had such a big time gap, and I hated that because I hated coming back to my dorm. So my last class, it started at 3:30 and ended at 4:45. I hated that schedule so bad, y'all. And then Fridays I had like the 11 o'clock to 11:50 class. It was my psych 102 class. If y'all didn't know, I'm a psychology major, so I had to take psychology. But one thing I can tell y'all is that when it came down to like this semester and picking my schedule, I didn't want nobody telling me what classes I need to take. Like after I went through that with my first advisor, and then when I got my new advisor and I realized like, oh yeah, like I'm failing these classes, I'm struggling in these classes and stuff, cause this is what I'm telling y'all, I go to class. I got sick last semester, so I didn't even have the opportunity to go to class because I was sick. But that's why I'm telling y'all to go to class, because getting your grades up in college is not like getting your grades up in high school. It's easy to get your grades up in high school because it's like they can't fault you for your attendance. They can't fault you for not doing the work, but it's like they gonna let you make up the work. In college, it's like they can fault you for your attendance and not doing the work, because it's like, that just made me think about something. Read the syllabus, y'all. Read the syllabus. If you have to print it out and annotate it, do that. But it's like some teachers, they be like, I said it in the syllabus, like attendance is required, is mandatory. If you miss the work, if you miss the days, like that's not my fault and stuff. So that's why I was like really drilling it into y'all. Like, if you know you can't do an early class, don't get it, because then you're not gonna go to class, and that's setting you up for failure. But back to the topic of classes, what I suggest to y'all is, this is why I did this semester. I didn't want nobody telling me what classes to take, because like I said before, that's what happened last semester. I hated my schedule. I was sick. I didn't get to go to class. I was failing. And then when I tried to withdraw, my new advisor, she would not allow me to withdraw my classes until it was too late. And then I couldn't withdraw them because, y'all, listen to the plan. The plan was that I was going to withdraw my classes and enroll in 8-week courses, because like I said, it's harder to improve your grade in college than it is in high school. Meaning, it's harder for me to come from an F to at least like a good B, instead of me just starting over in an 8-week course. But she didn't allow me to do that, so I didn't pass those courses, and they weren't even courses that I needed in the first place. So I did, when I had my meeting with her, was that I just asked her, could she send me the list of how many credits I'm supposed to have. I asked her to send me the list of what courses I'm supposed to take as a psych major, and like that's basically, like, I asked for all that type of stuff. And then I made my schedule. I picked out the classes I wanted, and then I checked in with her. Like, I made sure I threw in a couple of my gen eds, like my speech class, comms 100. I made sure I added in English and stuff, because I know I didn't take those classes last semester. But more so, I asked her to tell me what type of classes do I need to take, because it's like a whole little form they gonna give. Well, it's a whole, in my school, it's a whole little form they give me for like being a psych major, and like the type of classes I need to take as far as like my gen eds and like my knowledge and domain classes. And then like I picked what I wanted to do from there, because I didn't want nobody telling me what type of classes I need to take. And I made my schedule. I could say for the first time, y'all, like, I actually love I love my schedule. I don't have classes on Fridays. That's another thing I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Having a class on Friday, I highly do not suggest, because if you do go to frat parties, I don't go to frat parties here, but if you do like to go to frat parties in college, the weekends start on Thursday. So I didn't go out that much last semester, because I knew I had at 11 a.m. on Friday. So I'm telling y'all right now, if you like to go to frat parties, if you have the experience of going to a frat party and you like it, just know, once you come back from that frat party and you got class on Friday, you better be up to go to that class on Friday, unless if you ain't got classes. So I'm telling y'all right now, just don't get classes on Fridays. Plus, your weekends start earlier. You ain't got to worry about waking up to go to class. You could just sleep in, you could rest, you could do whatever you want. I don't know about y'all. I use my Fridays. It's like self-care days. I like to go. I go out. I go to the student center. I do work. I study. I catch up on any work that I missed throughout the week and stuff like that. So don't get no Friday classes, y'all. Like, for real, because I had that last semester and I hated it. The next talk about I put down was like talk about my experience as a freshman for my first semester. So, y'all, I'm from Chicago, so I don't like it here. But I go to, I'm not telling y'all what school I go to, actually, now that I think about it. But the school that I go to, how can I say? I wouldn't say it's bad, but I would say that a lot of people from Chicago go to this school. And one thing I could tell y'all that I had to learn myself was that I remember when I first got here, I kept saying like, oh, like I hate it here. College is not what it is. Like, it's not where it's at. People like geeked up college like it was all this and that. One thing I could tell y'all is that it truly depends on who you surround yourself with. Like, let that marinate in y'all head. It depends on who you surround yourself with, like, for real. And like, I'm gonna give y'all an example, because my mom used to tell me this when I was little. She always used to tell me like, you want to be around people who want to go somewhere and stuff. So last semester, like, I remembered that, but it's just like it didn't really marinate, it didn't really stick in my head, because I was like out here by myself, like I'm not with my mama no more. And so it's just like, not so much as saying like, oh, like I hung out with people who ain't want nothing for themselves, because that's not the case either. Anybody I surround myself with, they want something for themselves, whether it's just like, oh, they want a good career so they could just make money or something. Like, anybody I hang with, they know for a fact that they on this campus for a reason, and the reason is to get their degree. But it's more so like last semester, I just did not enjoy myself a lot. I didn't really hang out with a lot of people, y'all. I feel like, let me correct myself. I feel like I didn't have, like, y'all know, like I said, them cliques of friends. I feel like I ain't have a clique, like I ain't have my own clique. I was just jumping from clique to clique. I feel like I ain't have friends that I could call my own to go out to parties with and stuff. And so that's what like made me, not so much just made me start getting closer with the friends I met through my boyfriend, but it's like that's what kind of like I started talking to them on my own timing, and like started texting them on my own timing. And then it's like that's when like we started getting closer and stuff, because we found out like we had common traits besides just my boyfriend. Like, we had more stuff in common besides just my boyfriend. I'm one of the people, I do not like to meet people through other people, especially like if I'm dating that person, because it's like that's your friend and stuff. But it's like with them it's different, because it's like we actually have stuff in common besides my boyfriend. Like, one of my friends, we have the fact that we both not psych majors. What is that?
Oh my God! What is that?
Y'all, I just saw something running outside. Anyways, I'm inside, so it's not gonna get me, thank God. But one of my friends, we have like dance in common. Like, we both dancers. Like, I love to dance. I love to do cheer. I love to do a lot of physical activity. So we have that in common, because that friend is the captain of like the best dance team on this campus. Yes, I'm shouting my friend dance team out. Final warning, the best dance team on this campus. My friend Darius is the captain, so that's what we had in common. And then it's like the more me and Darius just started talking to each other, we realized like we had a lot more in common, and we started bonding. Me and my friend Tori, first of all, we both psych majors. It's not rare that I meet another psych major, but it's just like in college, like you mostly meet nursing and business majors, or like somebody who's doing something with like pre-med nursing. So it's like me and Tori, we're both psych majors. And then me and her lately, we started going, like, we had a gym day together. It was really good. I told her we should start going to the gym more. Every time every time I go to a party, I see her. She always tell me I look good. And then we just recently started getting closer because it's just like we realize that we have a lot more in common. Like, we like to shop and stuff. Me and my friend Anaya, we both like to do makeup. I'm gonna drop a makeup tutorial for y'all one day, drop the base routine. But yeah, it's just like, even though I met them through my boyfriend, I bonded with them because we have other things in common besides him. And so it was just like, last semester I didn't think to do that because I was so stuck in the mindset of, oh, well, these are my boyfriend friends, I don't need them to be my friends too. And that was my problem because me and my boyfriend, we're very similar. Like, we only surround ourselves around people who we know gonna be successful in life. And so I wasn't thinking about it like that back then. But looking back now, I'm glad that like I'm really close with these people now, because I feel like not only do they inspire me to be better and do better, but I feel like I inspire them. And it's good to know that I have friends now, like I have stable friends who are there for me. Like, if, like, for example, y'all, I want to practice how to do hair so I can have a side hustle in college. Like, all of my friends who I met through my boyfriend, like, they're letting me practice on them. And I don't know a lot of people who do that. So it just feels really good to know that I have like a stable group, like I have stable friends who are there for me and who support me fully and stuff like that. Y'all, they even teach me like how to save, because y'all got bad spending habits, but they teach me how to save and everything. So I really like that. And they all, like, I see all of them having bright futures. So if my friends watch this, I love y'all so much. But yeah, that was like the main thing I struggled with though. My first semester was just like feeling like I ain't had no friends and stuff. And that's really it. Like, if I'm being honest with y'all, like, yeah, I always say like it's a mental health compartment of college, but I can't really tell y'all how to deal with that, because how you cope with your mental health is how you cope with it. And all I could say is, like, if you really do feel like it's getting to like a bad point, utilize your campus resources. Like, utilize them. I believe every campus, if I'm not wrong, every college campus in the US has like free therapy, free counseling and stuff. If y'all need to, utilize that, because sometimes it helps to talk to someone who don't know your story and who can't judge you, because it's like, first of all, they're a professional, so they can't tell nobody else. You laying it all out there, they can't judge you, they can't run back and tell nobody. It feels good to get that type of stuff off your chest. And so if y'all need to utilize that resource, you should utilize it. I'm telling y'all, like, that's just how I feel, for real. Okay, so the other topic, I don't even know what number we on, but the other topic is talk about the reality of getting again an on-campus job. Let me tell y'all, it's not easy, because I'm working the front desk now. Like, I work the front desk now, but y'all, I didn't get this job till like the end of last semester. When I tell y'all like the end, I mean like 3 weeks before we left for winter break. And I applied for this job when I first moved in this school, and I moved in August. So just keep that in mind, y'all. Like, it's not easy, but I'm not saying it's not impossible either, because I just feel like if I got hired and I'm afraid, like, I'm not even gonna say it got anything to do about like your grade, anything, like what grade you in or your grades in general. All I say is that it's not easy, because they be having people who return from previous years and stuff, and sometimes it's just like it be so many people who apply, they don't even have the time to look at your application. By the time they do, they be like, oh, we already got who we want. So I'm just telling y'all, like, it is not easy. It is not easy to like get an on-campus job, but it is very doable. Well, I be suggesting to everybody, and I know people hate hearing this, work in the dining hall. Like, I know y'all think it's embarrassing, but what's more embarrassing, being broke and having no type of stream of income, or working in a dining hall and having one line of income? Weigh it out. Plus, a pro to, well, I don't know about other schools, but I know at my school, a pro to working in a dining hall is that like they give you a little $500 scholarship, and I take off like some of the money that you owe to school off your total balance, and then the money that you earn from your check, you still get to keep it. Like, it don't go towards nothing, it's yours to keep. So I just feel like it might be embarrassing, and if it make y'all feel better, I applied to work in the dining hall and I got accepted. But by the time I got accepted for that job, I got interviewed for this job, and the person who interviewed me already knew she wanted to hire me. So it's like I had to wait it out, because it's like, yeah, dining hall got a $500 scholarship and whatnot, but it's like the job I'm at now is in my dorm. Like, all I gotta do is come downstairs from my room and clock in for work. Can't do it. Like, I gotta leave out the door to go to a dining hall, because my dorm ain't got no dining hall. So it's just like, weigh your options, but don't ever feel embarrassed to work in a dining hall, because let me tell y'all, I ain't gonna say money is money, because I don't like when people say that, but think, when my teacher used to tell me, she used to say, work smarter, not harder. Yeah, work smarter, not harder. I don't care if it's embarrassing. Go apply for the dining hall. Okay, y'all, so this gonna, conclude our time together for this video, because I'm gonna record another video for y'all, because I'm behind. But this gonna conclude this video. This is the last talking point. My last talking point is telling y'all to find motivation to stay in school and to do better. So I'm like, y'all, I'm a completely blunt person. I'm completely honest and stuff. It's very, like, I never realized, like, why people drop out of school and stuff until I came to college, especially black people. And I go to a PWI that's mostly full of black people or people of color. So, my lips ashy. Don't make fun of me. But it was until I got here and I saw how, like, my professors was treating me, and I realized, like, I ain't like my classes and stuff. I felt like I was miserable. That made me realize why people do not stay in school. It's because it's like no one wants to stay in school to feel like they not in control of nothing. Like, if y'all think about it logically, some people come to school to feel like they can have control over their life, to feel like they can, like, they got this life thing down pat. No one wants to come to school for a teacher who think they know everything because they got a degree to tell them that they don't know what they doing with their life and they ain't got their life together. Because that's how I felt. Like, I was like, I'm not here for you to tell me I ain't got my life together and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm here for you to teach me and give me a grade, so you need to do your job. But my advice to y'all on that is, like, find the motivation to stay in school. Because I promise you, like, unless if you really hate it here and you're really miserable, I suggest transferring, go to a community college, do what you gotta do. But I feel like if you know you want a degree in something, like for me, I know I want a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. So I feel like this is my advice to y'all for real. Like, find the motivation. Find anything you can use as motivation to stay in school. Whether it's not being kicked out to go home, whether it's like, oh, I really want this degree. Like, I really want to have this degree to show to everybody, like, yeah, I did this. Give me my props. Like, if it's just like staying in, like, nah, I can't even say staying in school for your friends, because who knows, your friends might get kicked out. But it's like, you have to find the motivation for yourself, because at the end of the day, you're not going, like, you can say you're going to school for your family to make your family proud. Yeah, that's cool and everything. But at the end of the day, your family not here. Your mama not here. Your sister not here. Your granny not here. Your auntie not here. Your cousin not here. Your uncle not here. You're here. So if you know you are getting miserable and you're getting to that point where you want to quit school, you need to go, like, take a mental break, take a mental health day, go do stuff that genuinely brings you joy. And you need to, like, make a vision board, set some goals, and don't set big goals. Set reasonable goals, y'all. If you gotta set goals for every day or just for the week, then do that. Because that's what I do, y'all. I make a to-do list, and I'll make a to-do list for the month or for the week. I make a to-do list for every day. And I take a picture of it, and every time I do something, I check it off mentally in my head, because sometimes that's just all that you need. But y'all truly do y'all find the motivation. Like, even if it's like romanticizing your life on TikTok, just find the motivation to stay in school, because I can tell y'all wholeheartedly it's going to be worth it at the end. Like, I know the struggle is real now, but at the end, when you walk across that stage and you get your diploma and you turn that tassel on your hat for like the last time, unless if you go into like med school, law school or something, or to get your like doctorate or master's, it's gonna feel so good when you reach the end of the finish line. I mean, when you reach the finish line. But that's all I got for y'all in this video. I really hope y'all enjoy it. I really hope y'all listen to what I say. Let it marinate in y'all, because I'm telling y'all, I've been through, well, it's not like I've been through it because I'm still going through it, but like I've been through the rough patch of college. I'm currently entering my like the good patch of college, so I'm telling y'all, like, I've been there. I know how it feels. We are all human. Even if you feel like you have more questions, put it in the comments. Like, I'll respond. Reach out to one of my social medias. But like, I really want y'all to listen. I really want y'all to like listen to what I'm saying. Let it marinate in y'all, you know, like let it marinate, like take it and run with it, you know, because no one told me this when I first, like, no one who I knew who was a freshman in college, because I was always friends with upperclassmen. No one I knew who was older than me told me this. They just said like college is a struggle. I'm telling y'all all the struggles that I faced. So if y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, because I will answer. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a productive day, week, night, wherever time you watching this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment and share if you new, and if you not new. If you subscribe, don't forget to like, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye, y'all.